이온도 진행 거리 첨부르셔. 여처럼 보면은 세외에는 알아주 전쟁의 판말로 쏘고 제모용 수직민도 쓰듯하네. 심지어 탐제 쉬우지 않은 줄로 닝여고. 로바 심지어 로바다 닝여 용국으로 봐. 아인스 용제 삼단도 전에 신 심지어 코네 거리는 때는 알아주 초대로지다. 신 심지어 매비는 알아주 초토도 매우지. 로바 로바다 딘데기 그 금제 고 도만에 삼단만 신 심지어 탐제 쓰듯 코피게 초리를 되게 매우지 토네로와 지 아주 닝여 제도도 와. 시양 고 소수 하면 소수 빈자 시두양 로 녀체 안 되민기한 셔바도 줄라 당용도 지다 아니 소수 자다 되게 이네 아니 소수 뭐가워체야 아니 반려게 되게 삼바 당하는 지 여러와 과자님 같이 되게 과자님 같이 시험 하나 송치니 다 된다부터 말한 줄 내가 다 가서 그래 간다 내가 유몽 시험 송치 내려 봐 진짜 니네 인도 다 니삼로도 좋았다지 가지고 심지어 대다 탐제 동일을 차고 가지고 심지어 대다 탐제를 대원데 같이 오고 그래서 대다 말이야 그 여처럼 엄마를 진디 온도 전 나도 뺏겨진 버릇이야 자 니네 인도 다 니네 왜 가지고 심지어 돼 조트에는 나는 네가 되겠으나 네가 와서는 밀루스 다 니네 네가 술도스나 아베 봐 우시 다니 쟁기 아니 로바타 산지 고방 세 텔라 코나리 요바 아니 베 마도 신수를 민주 매버티 셰베 토네 이제 탐지기 돈도 아니 메니에 로바 산지 고방 도미스 그다 좀 지긴 삼베다 수수sem나 베 두바 슈다지 토네 로바 아니 삼지 고 땅토베이나 근데 전주 sem세 게다 지카소라 나지 자와 유데버지 다 예 고추도 지금 그래 그랬어
And then not only just thinking about one's own suffering and in the samsara or lower realms, but also thinking about all these sentient beings who are equal to the infinite space, and thinking about how they have been very kind to us in many different ways. But because of being under the influence of the delusions since beginner's time, they are also creating all kinds of negative karma, and as a result, they are experiencing all these different kind of sufferings through the delusions and negative karmas. And in order to free them from all these sufferings. And not only that, in order, but also one should think that this is my responsibility, to free them from all these sufferings. The reason is because they have been very kind to me, and not only in this life, but in many previous lives. So they have been very kind to me. So until now, we've been only cherishing ourselves and neglecting the other sentient beings, and because through that, then we've been just not caring about other sentient beings. So now we have to think about the kindness of the sentient beings, again and again, by thinking how they've been very kind to us in this life and in the previous lives. So without the kindness of the sentient beings, there is no way we can survive or live a life, even for a moment. And so whatever we have we have now, and whatever we had in the past, is all by the sentient beings. So when the sentient beings in the past, when they have been our mothers, that time they have been very kind to us. They have raised us with kindness in many different lifetimes. And so think about all these all these kindnesses. So if we think in that way, then we feel the closeness with all these sentient beings. Otherwise, we were just thinking about like my family, my relative, my parents, or my children, like that. So that way, we only think about the people who are connected with us only in this life. But then we kind of think about others indifferently, or sometimes we even have a negative thoughts or anger and hatred towards those who we consider as an enemy and so forth. So so now we have to change that mind. Thinking about all these things, but instead think about all the kindness they have brought to us, and all the kindness they will bring to us in the future, to do that. So now it is our responsibility, to repay the kindness. And so how do we repay the kindness is by, eradicating all their sufferings. So by leading them to the state of liberation, of enlightenment. And then now we check within ourselves if we have that power or the ability to do that. And so if right now we don't have that ability, so who has that ability or power is a Buddha, who has this who has who have achieved the four kayas, or the four bodies of the Buddha. And so when whoever has that will have the power. So then we generate a strong wish wanting to achieve that in order to help sentient beings to be free from their suffering. So when you think of having, think of a way to achieve that instead of enlightenment, for the benefit of all sentient beings, then there is a hope, for generating the bodhicitta, or in some way we're becoming very close to having generated the bodhicitta.